Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
You hear the screeching of an owl. You hear the wind begin to howl. You know there's zombies on the prowl. And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's terror time again. And you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. You hear the beating of your heart. You know the screaming's gonna start. Here comes the really scary part. 'Cause it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. It's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time. All the trees begin to moan, and the monsters grunt and groan, rotting faces full of slime. Don't you know it's terror time? And it's terror time again. They've got you running through the night. Yes, it's terror time again. Oh, you just might die of fright. It's a terrifying time.
It's showtime.
Phil! God, please answer me! Please answer me!
Well, I'm not sure who they are, but we're here. What's going on, everybody? BrettMan here, back here to bring you another Chills and Thrills as we're continuing to slay it on here with Sleigh Bells Ring, which is the month where we're tackling the horror side of Christmas. So sometimes Christmas can always be naughty. I'm the BrettMan. I'm joined by technically three special guests, but two screens. So I'm not used to it yet. So forgive me down there, Braden Desi. Forgive me on that because I only see Braden's name down there. So I guess I gotta call both of you Braden. So what the hell's all that about? So I'm messing. So I'm joined by Keelin from Kill the Credits. And then, of course, I'm joined by Braden and Destiny. So Keelin, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing good. I cannot complain. I have been crazy as of late trying to organize some stuff in the YouTube game, but so far so good. But now, Braden and Destiny, how are you doing?
Good.
Fantastic. Thank you guys for having us on the show. Really excited to be here.
No problem at all. Sorry, I thought there was a lag there for a minute. I was like, is there a lag or they catch us decide that ladies go first, Braden goes first? Like, who knows? But we'll figure it out as we go.
I talk over her all the time. I'm trying to be better with it, if I'm being completely honest. That's why I looked at her, and then she looked at me though. So it's like when we don't have the waves syncing up, it can get a little awkward. So yeah.
Oh, well,
He has way more energy than I do right now because of football. So I thought he was gonna, take over. But it's fine.
No, that's okay. Hey, we'll figure it out. And Braden, as long as Desi doesn't have a glass unicorn right beside her, I think you're going to be just fine. So
Need what?
Glass unicorn.
Oh.
Yeah, because we're going to tackle that crazy scene here tonight. But let me say hello to the chat, and then I'll get your all's first thoughts on your all's first experience with the original Black Christmas from 1974. And yes, for all my Goodwill Hunter originals out there, I finally got the right film this time. I didn't get Black Christmas 2019. This time I got Black Christmas 1974. So no issues with that tonight. So let's say hello to everybody here. We got Ashton. What's What's going on there? Ashton, how are you doing? Just reminding people, do not forget to slash that like button, subscribe, hype, and also share the stream, because all that absolutely helps as we continue to build Chills and Thrills, to let it be a safe space for us to watch the classic horror films that the horror genre has to offer, and just also having a lot of fun with these watch parties as well. So thank you, Ashton. We got Chester. What's going on there, Chester? How are you doing? I know your Lions got screwed earlier today, but one Bears fan down here is happy about it. But Chester, hopefully everything's going well with you, bud. Let's see here. We got Paula. What's going on there, Paula? How are you doing? We got Cole. What's going on there, Cole? How are you doing? Who else we got in here? I saw Brandon Meacham. What's going on there, Brandon? How are you doing? We got Lamantra. What's going on there, Lamantra? Who else we got here? We got Stephanie. What's going on there, Stephanie? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. Who else we got in here? I'm not sure who that guy is, but I'll say hello to Kill the Credits. What's going on there, Kill the Credits? What's going on there, Aaron Click? How are you doing, Aaron? Hopefully all is going well. We got Gene Whitcomb. What's going on there, Gene? How are you doing? We got Gory Tiger. What's going on there, Gory? We got Leanna. What's going on there, Leanna? How are you doing? We got Jamie. What's going on there, Jamie? How are you doing? I think I almost got everybody. I'm just double checking real quick. We got the lovely Denise. What's going on there, Denise? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well with you. And that is all I got right now. And if anybody pops in, I'll be sure to say my hellos to you all here. And another note, I know we are extremely late on this, but this is Keelin's technically birthday watch party here, because his birthday was on the 17th, but we decided to have it here tonight so we could be sure to have our guests down here, Braden and Destiny, joining along. So Keelin, so you're always going to be first because this is your birthday stream. What were your first original thoughts about the original Black Christmas when you first watched this?
Oh, I loved it. It felt like a precursor to what Halloween would eventually be, but I just loved the Christmas atmosphere. I loved the way it ended and how it's very open. Yeah, I wasn't even really aware that this movie existed for the longest time. I was more familiar with the 2006 version, but this one blows that out of the water. So, yeah.
Nice. And then, what about you, Destiny? What were your first original thoughts when you watched Black Christmas for the first time?
I'm kind of similar with Keelan. Like, I didn't know this existed. I didn't even know the remake existed either, though. I think I watched this for the first time. Maybe it was on like the last drive-in. I think they had shown it, and I was going back and watching old drive-in episodes. I think that's how I watched it for the first time. I honestly can't remember. But since then, it's become my favorite Christmas horror movie. It's one of my favorite just like Christmas movies, period. I think I put it in like my top 10 favorite horror movies ever. I think it's so good. So yeah, I can't really even exactly remember it, but I think it just has like the best Christmas vibes. Super creepy. The cast is great. I love the characters. And also I just for the time itself, it came out in 74. It was really like kind of like ahead of its time with a lot of the conversation that's going on within the movie itself. So yeah, really cool. Really great slasher movie.
Nice. Braden, what about you? What for your first time watching the original Black Christmas?
I was in college. Me and my roommates were literally looking for something to watch during the holidays that was kind of scary, that was going to be kind of, spooky. And we landed on Black Christmas. It was streaming, I think, on Netflix at the time. And I had no idea what it was, but we knew it was from the 70s. My roommates were also kind of old movie fans. So they were like, hey, let's go ahead and plop this on. And that was my introduction to Black Christmas. So this is almost, I want to say 10 or 11 years ago that I saw it for the very first time. But it's been a constant rewatch for me since. I mean, I love this movie. I think, as Destiny said, and as you guys have already said, I mean, this movie kind of established what Halloween was going to become. And I was mega familiar with Halloween, being that it's my favorite horror film of all time prior to seeing Black Christmas. And the thing that made me fall in love with this movie right away was that opening spooky POV shot of us not knowing who this person is. I think that it's great. It's a fantastic introduction to the character that we will come to know as Billy in the movie. But yeah, that was my first impression of it. Is I started to love it immediately just because of the Halloween vibes I was getting, and I can absolutely see as to why that discourse is around as to why this movie really did kind of preface Halloween. And I do think that that's something that a lot of people do tend to forget, but it's good that we have film fans like us that can continue that conversation and all that stuff. But yeah, I think that this movie is great. It's got some really great atmosphere. The Christmas vibes is immaculate, and just really good all around horror vibes, if you ask me. So this is one of my favorites.
Hell yeah, and that's awesome. And pretty much, you pretty much everybody took all of my points. So just whatever Keelin, Braden, and Desi said, that's how I honestly feel about this too. And I'll just throw this last little note on here that it still amazes me to this day that Bob Clark directed this movie, who eventually got to direct A Christmas Story, which is two totally different vibes of movies here. So it's crazy to think about that sometimes. And so let's see here. Let me say hello to two more people in the chat. We'll get this movie underway, and that this movie is available on Amazon Prime Video. It will have ads, so be careful of that. I'm watching it ad-free with my little ad-free membership I added onto it, so I'm good. This is also on Shudder, Peacock, and Tubi as well. So however you want to watch it, I suggest you all to watch it on Shudder, because at least I know with Shudder, they will not have an advertisement problem. So that would be my suggestion. Or as other people, they're going to have like their Blu-ray copies and everything like that. So however you want to watch it, we would appreciate each and every single one of you watching along. Let's see here. We got Adrian. How you doing? What's going on there, Adrian? And we got Eli Cortez. Just remind people to also slash that like button. Subscribe to all these amazing channels. And yes, in the description, we have Keelin and Braden's YouTube channels. And we will also have Destiny's Letterboxd and Instagram links also in that description down below if you want to follow Instagram of Night of the Living Dead. So let's see here. So 2 gentlemen and 1 lady. Are you all ready to rock and roll?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit this timer. I am, let's see here. I'm supposed to be at 10 seconds. Oh, I'm at 9 seconds, close enough. So, so when I hit play, we're going to hit play, but we're going to do that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and play.
I was going to leave that to Destiny. She's got the magic touch. I would have messed it up. So,
hey, the dream team right there. All right, I am at the Black Christmas movie title right now. Is that where you all are at?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. And we get the good old classic Silent Night, Holy Night music going in the background, but sung by creepy children. See here. Oh, I was like, if my Amazon would get the whole play in 10 seconds thing off my screen, that would be appreciated. And there's the legendary John Saxon.
yes, sir.
It is sad watching this now because, like, Olivia Hussey passed away last year, right?
Yeah, last year.
Like, right around Christmas time as well. John Saxon's gone. Margot Kidder's gone. Bob Clark is gone. I mean, damn. Pour one out for all of them. That's so sad, actually.
Right. No, and I totally like. I'm sure with like I appreciate you bringing that up because like again it was so sad what happened with Olivia Hussey last year because again like just the whole thing where she was supposed to be part of It's Me Billy Chapter 2, which is Dave McRae's fan film, but due to health reasons which unfortunately kind of led to her death, it's so sad. So this watch party is going to be in the love and memory of her and for everything she's done for the horror genre and for other good movies that she was a part of as well. Same thing with Margot Kidder, Bob Clark, and John Saxon as well.
I know, all great actors, actresses, and director. Like, that's just so crazy. I remember I was literally in Walmart in the Christmas aisle, and then I got like the notification about Olivia Hussey, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Are you kidding me? No, it's
Yeah,
horrible."
we were both kind of there, and it just kind of like the mood kind of shifted. Like it was everything was going fine, and then it was just like it was a very sad moment because I think Dave McRae, he was the first notification I saw for it when I just opened Instagram. And Brett, I'm glad that you brought up the It's Me Billy fan films because I mean there's two of the best fan films to exist
Ever.
online, and I really don't think that they get enough love. So if you guys haven't seen those, after you guys watch this, go watch both of them. They're both very well worth a watch. And it is interesting because Dave did try to get this very location, like this sorority house that they used
Yes.
for It's Me Billy, but they couldn't. But the house that they got, I mean, looking at it, it looks very similar to what we're seeing right now. So I think that whoever the location director was for that did a phenomenal job at finding that house that they used in the movie. But yeah, really, really good fan films.
Hell yeah. No, it definitely was. So if actually if one of my mods can post those links to It's Me Billy Chapter 1, because if you watch Billy Chapter 1, it'll automatically generate a link for you for It's Me Billy Chapter 2. Or you could just look it up in general. So if one of my mods can do that for me, just in case if for some reason nobody has watched those two classic fan films. Keelin, actually, have you seen It's Me Billy at all, the fan film?
I think I watched the first one right after I had watched this for the first time, but it's been a while.
So you definitely need to watch It's Me Billy Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So definitely give that a watch because again, it's like Brayden alluded to, there's some of the best fan films you will ever see in your entire life. And another classic one is the Last Nightmare Part 1. Right, Brayden?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Brayden, shut the hell up. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I appreciate that.
But what about this right here? Already creating just the mood and atmosphere of this attic. And just like Brayden alluded to, it's the POV shot. And now we're about to get our first creepy phone call here, too, which I will get your all's thoughts on that in a minute as we get through this phone call. Let's see here.
Dude, I will say, like, as a kid, I saw The Grudge, and I was deadly afraid of the attic. And so, like, seeing it, I saw this 10 years before I saw it in college. Genuinely, I'd have nightmares for days. Like, because I mean, the pan over of the attic, knowing that someone is actively going in and out of the attic throughout this movie. I mean, I would have. The Grudge gave me nightmares, dude. Like, I was in like fourth grade when I saw that in theaters, and again, the attic was just a thing that terrified me, as a kid. And so, yeah, this would have done a number on my dreams for sure.
Oh yeah, you're probably just like so fearful. Like, man, why is that child so pale?
You know what? That was I guess the upside of growing up kind of poor. I never had an attic. Didn't have to worry about that until I got older. So,
But what about a
jealous?
basement?
No, there's no basements in Texas.
Okay,
I
then
didn't
you
know
are
that
like in the
basement-
safest.
When I went to Illinois the first time with him, obviously, the house we were staying at, a family friend, they had a basement. And I was like, I have to go down there. Like, I've never been into a basement. And it was awesome. It was great.
Yeah, it's like
was
I saw The
completely nice.
Conjuring.
It wasn't even like done up or anything. It was completely like unfurbished. I was like, I'm below a house. Like, that's so crazy to me.
Yeah, no, she literally says it's awesome as if she like is at Universal Studios for the first time. She's like, yeah, I went to a basement
It was so
and
foreign
yeah,
to
it was
me.
great. Like,
But
Yeah, it was cool.
Just think about it. Like it's like, yeah, I need to go to a basement because I've seen The Conjuring. I've seen It Chapter 1. Like I've seen these movies with a creepy ass basement. I need to figure out if these basements are indeed as creepy as they say they are.
Cole said, heck, I'm poor and I have an attic and a basement. I guess we're on two different levels of poor. The only kind of underneath you can go was like a trailer. I climbed under one of those. I guess that was my basement. Hello.
Hello. Byron, what's going there? Byron, how are you
No.
doing? Hopefully all is going well. Everyone is talking about what drinks they're having in the chat. That's awesome. But we're getting ready to listen to this first phone call and we'll get our reactions afterwards.
Locked in, everyone.
Mm-hmm. I also love how the camera is going to each individual character and getting their reaction too.
Mm-hmm. Kind of sound like Reagan a little bit right there, like with headphones on.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
So
I was
cold.
like, as many times as you watch that, that still just gives like the chill bumps into you, like just so unnerving. Keelan, what were your thoughts when you first got through with that scene?
I thought it was hilarious. Like,
No, I mean, I honestly forget that that's like the final line of the first phone call is that. So it's like even like right there, like my eyes was just kind of like, oh, that escalated from something, sexual to like murderous. Yeah.
Yeah.
My first thought was it's like he's screaming so loud. You think they would be able to hear him like upstairs? So it's like y'all hear something upstairs, like.
I also think it's funny that the line that he drops at the end is directed at her, and then she arguably gets probably the worst of it in the movie. So,
and right, because Billy do not forget. But Desi, what about you? Like, just a different perspective here because of the female aspect of it. What would you think about if you received a phone call like that?
I mean, at first it's kind of funny. Like they're all kind of, obviously it's a little weird. Again, I think for the time it's crazy because they are saying cunt. Like I feel like that's something I didn't even hear about until I got older, like that word in general. So it's like they're really not being like prudish about anything. I also think juicy cock is crazy. Like, how is it juicy? I don't understand that. But yeah, I
like
mean,
veiny, like the vein, like very.
is that class as
I don't
juicy
know.
though?
Like,
Then you should say veiny. But yeah, I mean, if I got a phone, I mean, I've gotten some pretty weird messages, I would say, being in like horror groups before. Nothing, I mean, a little bit along those lines. I don't know. It's kind of like, it just depends on the person. Whenever I read stuff like that, I'm like, all right, then, like, I carry on about my day. But obviously, I understand if someone were to be like really taken aback by that, because it is still like unsettling, of course. Like, it's gross. Like, who are you? That's so weird. But yeah, I think I'd kind of be like more like Barb in this situation, like kind of trying to make a joke out of it, like lighten up the mood a little bit. But yeah, when he drops it and just straight up says, I'm gonna kill you, I think that would unsettle me more than anything else he said. Like the rest of it, whatever. Clearly you're weird, but that right there would definitely freak me out. And also this actress right here, Claire, Rest in peace, Claire. She's dying.
Yeah.
She pops up in wasn't it Terrifier 3?
Uh-huh.
She pops up in Terrifier 3, but she's also in Curtains, the 1983 slasher movie, the one with the ice skating scene. That's not her in the scene, but she's in that movie, which is another Canadian slasher, so it like totally makes sense. But I recommend Curtains if you haven't seen it, anyone. But
Okay.
it has Claire. She's in it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And she's also in It's Me, Billy Chapter 2 as well. She's got that role as well.
And I think I remember reading about Olivia Hussey was also, they wanted her to be Thanksgiving, that's what it is, not Terrifier 3. It was Thanksgiving because she's at the the dinner scene.
Oh, that's right.
That's what it was. I knew it was something we just recently rewatched.
Terrifier 3 also has 2 has the dinner table scene, right? So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's in Thanksgiving. But I forgot what I was saying now.
Who is she at the dinner table scene?
In Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Just woman.
Just like a random woman that's sitting there.
Just a woman.
Let me see if I can find a picture of her.
Really?
What about the mother of the household right here? And Brayden, we need to take notes here. We need to figure out where to hide our alcohol in the house.
You just said house mother. That kind of brought back to what I was thinking of before I forgot. There's that moment in the remake of Black Christmas where there's this big reveal scene and you think it's going to be someone important, but not to say she's not, but it's a sister character in Black Christmas. I had read that they also originally wanted that character to be Olivia Hussey, which I think would totally have made sense the way her character is revealed, but then it's just some other actress. But then I can't even remember her name. The other girl in this, she pops up in the Black Christmas remake, which is pretty cool. It would have been great to have Olivia Hussey in that one as well, though.
No, absolutely, because she deserves to be.
I will say Claire's death in this movie is the reason why anytime I think someone is hiding anywhere, I poke something through. Dude, as a horror fan, you're always just the situation. So it's you kind of, for the most part, you can kind of guess where people might be hiding. You got to get creative nowadays.
Oh, no. And it's funny you brought that up, too, because every time I hear a noise in the house and I know it's just me in there, I always get my aluminum bat out. I name it Batty. I get it out, and the first place I always look is always every single closet. I was like, I know my horror movies. They're hiding in the damn closet, so I'm always checking the closet first. So let me go ahead and get some more people. More people have joined us here. I want to be sure I get my hellos to them. We got Blu-ray. Oh, here. Right there, Keelin, real quick.
It's hard to see her, but...
Oh. You're okay.
The grandma in the scene.
You said dinner table scene, and I was thinking about the one at the end when he cooks the woman. Yeah, so I was like...
She was the turkey. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I thought you were going to say. But...
Yeah. She's in the first dinner scene where everything's still normal.
That makes sense.
Dude, Aaron has a point right there. I do always look in the backseat of my car before I get into my car.
And if the windows are foggy, I'm not getting in it.
No, and that's the thing too, Aaron. It's that Zombieland is the one that taught us that is always look in the back seat.
And Urban Legend.
Yeah, Urban Legend too. And here, Brayden, this is the spot that we need to take notes on. This is where we need to hide our alcohol.
Absolutely the fuck not. This is honestly so crazy. I get it. You are the house mother and you're in a sorority, but you're also a grown adult. There's no need to be putting in the toilet.
I find that if you hide it in your tummy as quickly as possible, it's usually the best way.
That's the best way to get rid of the evidence. Just drink it all.
Always.
I mean, she did just shuffle, she spit it out. That's good alcohol that she just spit out. Why not shuffle it around? Just swallow it.
Yeah.
It's honestly...
Plus, it has toothpaste in it, so it'll clean out your system.
Oh, yeah. Have y'all seen, I know you have, but you're also talking about house mothers. It also makes me think of Carrie Fisher and Sorority Row. Keelin, have you seen that?
It's old, right? The house on Sorority Row?
Well, that's the original.
The original.
Then there's
Yeah.
the remake. I think it came out in like 2009, I want to say,
Correct.
which is like
Yeah. Is there a
remake
tire
of
iron
it.
opening?
Yeah,
tire-
there's
yeah,
a
okay.
tire iron.
Yeah.
You can go
What?
first.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
So because it's also our dinner time right now because of time zones, we're gonna and like switch out. He's gonna go eat really quick.
I have to switch. Yeah, we're.
Well, what? First off, what did we bring to
What?
the table here?
So funny. He's eating steak and sweet potato. What was so funny?
I don't know.
You have to
I'll write it
switch.
down.
Okay. Write down. I think he's losing his mind. I was about to put both of these in, but then I wouldn't be able to hear y'all. What am I doing?
Well, that's okay. That's a. This is
He
like
really
again.
did.
You're still adjusting to like the whole like streaming together at the exact same time. So that'll take
Yeah.
a bit. I
No, I'm just-
I wonder. I want to do a little experimentation here. No, actually, I was going to say like I gotta change your all's name because see, obviously we're not talking to Braden down here. But
Yeah. It's fucked up. It can't be
Yeah.
worse than the time that he had my name spelt wrong for like 2 fucking years of doing the show,
Oh
though. I think
my
that was
god! For 6 months, we it just all of
It
a
was
sudden
longer
it
than
showed
that.
up on
It was
Instagram.
literally like our whole show. It was wrong. And I just never thought to correct it. I don't know. Didn't think I had to.
So, Destiny, put Braden on timeout in the corner.
I should. I know. Actually, before we started, I was like, oh, wow, that still just says Braden. And I didn't say anything about it. So I very well could have had him change it. But honestly, it's more fun this way.
There you go.
It's fine.
Let me get to the 3 people that joined in earlier. We got Blu-ray Addict. What's going on there, Blu-ray? How are you doing? Hopefully you are winning your addiction to the Blu-rays because if anybody can do it, it's you, my friend. So hopefully all is going well. First time ever on Chills and Thrills, we have a pure pessimist. There we go. Thank you,
Pure
Destiny.
pessimist.
Saying and welcome to Chills and Thrills, everybody. Make sure to make Pierre feel welcome. I like the remake more wherever he was yellow. Let me get to that thought here in just a minute because I also got to say hello to the lovely Holly Klein as well. What's going on there, Holly? How are you doing? So, all right, let's get to that topic since we're pretty much at the time where the house mother is just trying to make sure that, everything's okay in this household. So nothing too bad's going on. But what do you all think about the yellowness of the Black Christmas from 2006?
I prefer my Billy without jaundice.
Yeah. I mean, I really. And this is coming from someone who also loves Rob Zombie's Halloween. I just think the backstory that they give Billy in the remake is so obviously disgusting, weird, strange. But yeah, on top of like incest, rape, he also has jaundice. And like he's literally hated because of that too. Like the boy can't catch a break. It's so weird. I don't like it. I really don't like it.
Yeah, I don't understand why they chose to go that direction with the story because they still could have done like a more poppy, like gory slasher the way that they did without being so like edgy, I guess.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like they were trying a little too hard to shock people.
Yeah, exactly. It does feel like they were like, what's like the worst thing we can do? But also let's give them jaundice as well. Like it's totally just it's not necessary. Like the story like totally works if you keep all the other gross shit in. Like it totally works if he just doesn't have it. Like I don't get it.
It reminded me of the I don't know if you guys have ever seen Sin City, but there's one character
I
who
was
was like
just getting ready to
orange or
reference that.
yellow.
Like it pisses me off. Like how dare they borrow from Sin City like that?
Yeah, that was weird.
Or it's like The Hangover, just like Sin City. I always love that scene in The Hangover. Let's see here.
I have not seen Sensei. Is Jessica Alba in that?
She is.
Everybody's in it. Name somebody, they're probably in it.
Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Damn
Samuel
it.
Jackson's in it, I think.
Name someone else.
There's a lot of people in it.
Robbie Downey Jr.
He had a
Celine
cameo
Dion.
actually.
Did he actually?
No.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Bill Cosby.
Okay. There's all right. Okay. I get it. I was doing too much.
No,
There's a lot of
actually,
people in the movie though.
I feel like that's what like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Now that feels like literally everyone's in it.
Yeah.
Not probably any of the ones we just mentioned, but everyone else in Hollywood
No,
is.
and that's a good point because, like, when I first watched it, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of people in this. And then, like, a couple of years later, after knowing other actors and actresses, especially on Margaret Qualley and all that, I was like, oh, there she is. Like, I didn't recognize her until she got big. So, yeah, that's a really good point. There's a lot of people in that movie.
Yeah, Sydney
know-
Sweeney's in it. She's one of the Manson girls. I mean, almost like every up and
And
rising
secretly-
star is
Yeah,
a
and
Manson girl in it.
Yeah, and secretly, Danielle Harris was in that movie as well, which took me freaking forever to find her character on the big screen.
Well, she's like huge pregnant too, and is in it for like 5 seconds. But really cool though that she was even in it. That's really awesome.
Right. Man,
Happy
poor
Gilmore
Claire.
too is on that list too for having
Oh my
so many
God.
famous people in it.
Didn't see it.
Yeah,
and
it
I'll
took me
just
like
say
3
you
different
don't
times.
have to worry about watching it because it's not
Yeah.
worth the time.
I was really drunk when I watched it, so it helped.
God, it sounds like you had better time with it than I did with it, with you
Yeah.
being drunk during it. Try
know,
watching
actually,
it
the-
sober.
The 06 remake of this too also had like a pretty solid cast of women. Like I rewatched it for the first time in a while the other night, and I was surprised how many faces I recognized.
Especially with the big two with Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Katie Cassidy, which everybody knows what Katie Cassidy's representation in a horror film is. Which, don't worry, that streak got broken in Black Christmas, actually.
I mean, yeah, literally. I mean, Gretchen Wieners, she's in it. Oh my God, what's her name?
The
She just passed away. Thatchenberg. Is it Melissa Thatchenberg?
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about though.
One
Yeah.
that recently passed away, which was also Ice Princess herself. I mean, that was really sad.
Isn't the other
the
girl
girl
from
that-
Final Destination 3?
I was literally about to say that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
What the
Michelle.
heck?
My bad.
Michelle
Michelle.
Trachtenberg.
I knew it was an M. Yeah, Michelle Thatchenberg, the girl from Final Destination 3. Also, Wrong Turn 2.
Yes,
in that as well?
yeah. Wrong Turn too.
Yeah, but yeah, the cast in that is stacked. That's
Also,
really cool.
Even
Lacey
the older sister.
Chabert.
Lacey Chabert is in that movie as well.
Gretchen
One of
Wieners.
the Mean Girls.
What about the
Gretchen
older
Wieners.
sister that shows up? I forgot her name too, but she's super well known.
Yeah, I don't know her name either.
Kristen Cloak, Andrea Martin, Yon K, Crystal Lowe.
I'd have to.
And that's
look
all I
that up
got.
myself.
Yeah, that is another one though where it's like every single person is a person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love the cast in that movie. I just wish, and it's not even that I don't like it. I do like the movie. I think it's fine. I just feel like a lot of choices that they made totally unnecessary. It could have all went in a very different direction. And also like I guess the surprise is supposed to be that there's 2 killers. But it's
Right.
really well known if you just pay attention to it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, wait, if you're here, how is that person there? So I don't know. They put a lot of gross stuff in it that I really just don't appreciate.
And we got our character Jess on the phone with Billy right now with another disturbed phone call. So, and that's the other crazy thing too, is that back in the 70s, you didn't have caller ID. You didn't really have an honest way to block somebody from the phone, unless if you just take the phone and put it off the hook. That's like the traditional cold shouldering technique. But yeah, versus now where you got cell phones and you're able to screen calls and everything like that. So it's just back in the 70s, you just got to put yourself in that mind space of like, you never know who's going to be on the other end of the phone until you answer it.
Jamie, that's right. The older sister. That's the teacher from Final Destination, the original. That's right.
Yes.
She was also in an episode of The X-Files. Can't tell you which episode it was, but she is in one of them.
Now, Des, I expect you to know that by now.
Sorry. There's like at least 250 episodes. I think maybe 300.
You know, we'll give you a pass.
The 2006 remake also gets the benefit of there being a 2019 remake that's much worse. So now in comparison,
Yeah,
you
I
can look
know.
at
Thank
you can
God.
watch Black Xmas and it's a lot more enjoyable. So.
Yeah. By
And
default, it's
and
just
that's
it's automatically better.
and Desi, have you seen Black Christmas 2019?
I did. I think I watched it. I think it was last year for the first time, maybe the year before. Just
Oh,
because, of
man.
course, I've always heard everyone shitting on it. And no offense to you two guys, it's usually by men. So I was like, you know what? Let me, as a woman, check this out for myself. And then I watched it, I was like, yeah, that was shit.
Yeah.
It
Sometimes we
was.
know. Hey, sometimes us guys know what we're talking about. Like, you know, sometimes.
Every once in a while, sure. Just kidding.
You know,
But
I'm
I wanted
all
to check
for.
it out,
Yeah,
and it
go
was
no,
bad.
go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, it was just it, and the messaging of it, because like by the end of it, it's like all men are rapists. Whoa,
Mhm.
hey, no, you can't say that. Like I'm obviously for women and for feminism, and I'm definitely for all that, but you can't go around like that. And it sucks too, because I know it was a woman director, but I also know like they barely gave her any time. Like they just wanted a movie. They wanted a
Mhm.
movie out by this date. Here you go. Good luck with it. And it totally like set her up for failure too, which is such just like bullshit. Like I would have liked her for her to have a better chance with it. And also it didn't need to be called Black Christmas because it has
Absolutely
nothing
not.
to do with anything. It could have just been a different Christmas slasher, and I'm sure it would have still been, like torn apart because it's just not good as a movie, I think. But
Yeah.
it was just such a disservice to literally everyone in it, to anyone attached to it. I mean, you have Carrie Elwes in it, like, but then
Mhm.
he's spoiler alert head rapey guy.
Cult.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
get
cult
it.
rapey guy.
But yeah, and it's a cult movie. It's so,
Hmm.
and like you watch Prom Night, which I am a fan of Prom Night the remake, even though again it is not necessarily a Prom Night remake, but at least it's not like, I don't know. At
It
least they
doesn't
didn't try to do
dishonor
something
what
really
it
weird.
did.
Yeah, and I mean, that's definitely more plausible than I think what happens in the original Prom Night, this, like, creepy teacher
Mhm.
being obsessed, like, that totally happens, but a weird cult that's, like, having men do this? No. No. So, yeah, Jamie, be stubborn, like, I didn't have to watch it. I think it has, like, some good Christmassy vibes in some scenes, but besides that, I gave it, I think 1 or 1.5 stars. Like I really didn't like it. And I went into it like trying to find the good in it. I didn't go into it being
Mhm.
like, "Oh, this is going to be a piece of shit," because everyone says it is. I went into it like hoping to come out of it and be like, "You know what? Maybe everyone was just like a little bit too harsh." No. No. It just wasn't good.
Yeah, and just the thing is, yeah, it absolutely could have been called something else other than Black Christmas. Because when you put Black Christmas and you're going to be tackling the horror genre, everyone's going to think, "Oh, okay, this is going to be because of Black Christmas 1974 or the 2006 version." Like it could easily benefit as Destiny's rocking to the piano, the horrific
Horrible,
piano
by the way.
playing here.
Terrible, Peter. Like,
Oh, it's
what
so
the hell?
horrible. Yeah. Like, it's just like, it's supposed to
He's
be like piano playing.
distracted.
It's supposed to be peaceful and quiet. And he's just like, burr, 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 like a 3-year-old. Like, burr, burr, burr.
Here, send you down.
Okay. Dang. Well, you get to listen to this beautifulness.
Hey, I'll comment on it. Don't worry.
I'm sure you will.
Thank you.
All right. Dude, we're doing the official wrestling tag team in it right there. So,
Yeah, sure.
tag team. There
Here
we
we
go.
go.
Even though she forgot to grab the rope. That's the technical rule in wrestling. But
There you go.
okay.
Take that.
You want
Right,
nope, no,
right
no.
back at you, sweetheart. So, but so Braden,
What's up,
welcome
guys?
back. Are you full?
Oh my God, dude, Destiny sits so close to the freaking desk. Like,
Hey, at least be grateful you all have chairs. I have a freaking couch. I can't go anywhere. Like it sucks. Like the next room or house I ever get, I'm buying me like what Braden's have is that chair.
I've got the same chair, but it just won't fit in this corner desk space that I have right here. So, but it's
Damn.
comfortable.
Well,
It's
we're still
comfortable.
on the quest of buying a pink one, so that we can have the duo of the pink and the red.
It's a good idea.
How much does there? Let's see. Sorry, I'm doing a little side quest real quick, but
You're all good.
Brayden, we got for a couple of scenes already, so you honestly really didn't miss too much. They're just trying to figure out where one their missing sorority sisters are, even though we all know where she is. She's dead in the attic.
Correct. Yeah. No, I mean, I've seen this movie a good. Like, I literally jumped right in here, and I'm like, I know exactly where we're at. So we're all good here. But Keelan, how old you turn, dude?
I just turned 26.
Oh wow, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Brayden,
Yes,
what's the company's name on your chair?
The company,
Yeah,
It's GX Racer.
DXR Racer.
DXR Racer. Yeah, Brayden, by the way, I don't know if Destiny ever mentioned it to you, but I have another USB microphone. I think it's the same one that Brett uses. Because I have this, I don't need it anymore. So like if you guys need a second mic at any point and you want that, I can ship it to you guys. I mentioned it to her, but she didn't say anything. But just
No,
figured I
you
had
know
you
what?
here.
I
So.
think that now that I'm thinking about it, she did bring it up to me. I think I told her to get back to you because I'm like, it's always nice to have more than one mic. So I mean,
right.
yeah, like I mean, why not? Like this one, does this one pick up both of us good? Like, are you guys like when we
Yeah.
talk, are you able to
Yeah.
hear the two of? Okay, cool.
Yeah, especially in your all's live streams, it works really, really well. And yeah,
I
Keelan,
mean-
I'll use the Blue Yeti. That's my brand.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it in some of your other streams. I've seen it off in the corner. So it's the same. Is it the one that has the button where you can like mix through the cardioid patterns and stuff?
Correct.
Yeah,
It's
the
on the
same
back
one.
here.
Yeah, that's the one that I used to use. But
Oh my gosh. I owe a big apology. Let's see here. Russell, there you are. I owe you a big apology, my friend. What's going on there, Russell? How are you doing, buddy? Hopefully all is going well. I know I showed your comment, but I forgot to say hello. So I'm an asshole. But Russell, hopefully everything's going well with you, my friend. Let's see here. Just checking out the chat here. I think y'all mostly talking amongst yourselves, which is fantastic. We always recommend. Just kind of praise that here on every channel. But please talk amongst yourselves. And if you have a question, I'll do my best to get you all because this chat has been moving pretty quickly tonight, which that tells me that our people are indeed here. And I am very grateful for each and every single body that's here watching Black Christmas with us. So, Barb being drunk here. Have you all seen anybody you know this drunk like Barb is?
my older sister.
Did she exactly act like Barb right here?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, good. I'm glad that people could hear us. So I mean, that's good. You guys said the same. I see Aaron saying that didn't even know that we were sharing the same mic. Yeah, we literally set one up and hope that the waves pick up either or. So, oh my, Denise here saying, Braden put Destiny in timeout. It does feel like that, doesn't it? It's like we're switching in and out here.
So let's see here. Okay, I'm just checking out the chat. We're good. Okay, yeah. Here's the deal. Peter is about to get what we call criminal charges here for breaking school property.
Yeah, Brett, isn't this like your specialty?
Yeah, I love destroying fucking pianos. Or excuse me, let me do the Southern slang right here. I love destroying pianos. I put Brett in timeout for not saying hi to Russell. Okay, be right back. How long, Ashton?
The rest of the stream. Get out of here. We're taking over. No.
Hopefully you all can hear me.
I'm right there with you, Aaron.
The hell am I doing? This is my channel. I'll do what I want. So, so let's see here. Yeah, damn right I made you do freaking hard yards when you forgot your football pass there, Cole. I was the one that turned you in. I don't give a shit. We got standards where we came from, Cole. But no, Cole, I'm messing with you, bud. Let's see here. All right, we're still looking, I believe, for Claire, if I do remember her character's name. So we're still looking for Claire, and I think, unfortunately, they're looking in of all the wrong places. So, but yeah, Brayden, as you were gone, we did talk about Black Christmas 2006 a little bit, and I need to ask you, what did you think about Black Christmas of 2006?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll give thoughts on as soon as I comment on Claire's dad, dude. This is just a character that I feel so bad for in this movie because it's just like he genuinely seems like such a nice guy too. It's like, I mean, especially like during his introduction when he gets like hit in the face with a snowball. Like I mean, like genuinely, I'm like, dude, like this guy just looks like a guy that you could just have a conversation with and it would be civil the entire time, or like almost like he'd be like, you know what, son, it's okay, right? Like, so I just feel bad for his character this entire movie. Now,
Oh,
thoughts on
especially
Black
when he
Christmas?
went to the sorority house, when he looked at her room and everything and just saw all
Yeah,
those like posters and everything. Like all he cared about was his daughter. So I didn't blame him for that, but
yeah. No, he's doing all the right things as a father. He's trying to figure out where his daughter is because he was supposed to meet her exactly where she said, and she didn't show up. So it's like, no communication, and that would kind of send me in a wire too. So, it just shows that he really cares. And like I said, he's just a character that I feel bad consistently for in this movie. Like every time that he's on frame, really. But Black Christmas 2006. Now, I like Black Christmas '06. I don't like the backstory with Billy. Now it does follow my rules that I like in remakes, and the rules that I have for remakes is that they need to justify their existence by being different enough to justify that said existence. Like, they have to add something new to the lore or to the story and all that stuff. The movie does all that. It gives Billy a back. It's like Rob Zombie's Halloween, like the remake for that. It gives Michael Myers a backstory, and it's more vicious and violent. And Michael's like fucking 8 feet tall in that movie. He's not just a normal sized guy. It's kind of the same thing here with Billy, and like he eats people and everything. Like we find out like the whole thing with his mother and like how she was like the whole rape thing and everything with like I'm trying to say that nicely, but there's no real way to say
oh,
that
it's okay.
nicely.
We've used that word a couple of times already. So if this video gets fucked, it gets fucked. So we're good. So.
No, I mean, but like it has to be like remakes, they need to add something to make it justify its own existence, and it definitely does that. It's violent. I like a lot of the kills in the movie. The sisters they're fine. I mean, it's like it's a
All-star
slasher
cast,
film.
though.
All-star cast, absolutely. But yeah, I think that overall I like the remake. I like the violence of it, and I like portions of Billy's backstory that they give. I do think that the end, my biggest gripe really is with the end and just how freaking long it drags on, dude. It has like 5 different points at the end to where they could have just ended it. And it just feels very fleshed out. That's really my only gripe, like with that. But yeah, overall, I think it's a fun time. I don't think that it's a bad remake by any stretch of the imagination. I think that there's been far worse, such as the Black Christmas 2019 one.
Oh, and we talked about that one too. Destiny was destroying that movie as you were gone too.
Well, yeah, and again, now in terms of my general rules for remakes, it definitely does much different things, like, but does it justify its existence? Absolutely
No.
not. I don't think it does in the slightest, actually.
This kill right here.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, this girl's good.
Okay, what is it like? I just noticed that for the very first time. Her shoe dropped off. What is it with everybody? When you get killed, you lose a shoe.
I think it's just for dramatic effect.
All right, so
Yeah.
every time I get in an argument with somebody, I'm just going to drop a shoe. But no, yeah, that Black Christmas remake, the 2019 one, it's a massive piece of dog shit. One of the worst horror movies I've ever seen. And that's the other thing too. It was beautiful cinematography. Like I will give it that. It did have beautiful cinematography, but it was during that age where cinematography shouldn't really be a negative anymore. It shouldn't be. But yeah, just everything else they did, they broke every single checkbox that you're not supposed to break, and it absolutely did. So yeah, that movie absolutely pisses me off every time. Oh shit, we need to say hello to let's see here. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? I just had him. Where did he go? There he is. Chad, what's going on there? Chad, how are you doing? Just asking us if we're having some flesh cookies tonight. No, we are not.
The night's still young.
Hey, no, Keelin. So,
Hey, dude, I've seen Black Christmas 2019 once, and it was in the theater. It was me, my sister, my best friend, and his now wife that all went to go see it. And it was genuinely, it was just the four of us. And yeah, like we thought that we were going to walk around the corner of the theater and at least there's going to be a few other people in there. But I mean, like that was like one of those movies like where I don't think there was a single seat that I saw at any of the theaters around me that was really selling. Like, cause I mean, like you have to think Blumhouse literally announced it in June of 2019 and it was released in December. And when they announced it, it hadn't even begun production yet. Like it was like they announced it saying production is beginning in like a week. So they had 6 months to announce it, shoot it, market it, get post-production done, and it really does show. I mean, they tried to just streamline this thing from June to December and it was a mess. It was a nightmare. And yeah, when that first trailer came out, I was just like, "Oh boy." This is gonna be fun. And yeah, but I remember all the story beats, like, and I've only seen the movie one time. I've just not cared to watch it again.
We started watching it on Discord a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and we got 30 minutes in and they shut it off. So I've actually never seen it in totality, but the 30 minutes I saw, I think was good enough for me.
Well, you guys didn't get to the Exorcist 3 blatant ripoff, dude. That's not 30 minutes in, right? Like
that's where I wanted to turn it off.
Like, you know, the most famous scene in The Exorcist 3 when the nurse shuts the door and then he
I've
comes
never even
out
seen
and
it, but I know. Yeah.
yeah, well, you
Yeah.
know of the scene, and it's
Yeah.
like they have a legit blatant ripoff. I'm talking frame for frame
Yeah.
on what Exorcist 3 was. And it's just like it makes me so mad when just such a trashy movie tries to do that. And that's what they really try to do. They try to rip off Scream, Exorcist 3, lots of other slashers. I mean, they try to just do all that and mush it into like 90 minutes and have us try to care about these sorority sisters, and you legitimately just don't. You're like,
Yeah.
dude, this entire group can just take out every single one of them and we would be fine, I think. So
No, absolutely. And Blu-ray, I saw your comment in the chat. I'm gonna save it for a little later, so I can get everybody's opinion because that is a very interesting question. But I got your question started. But yeah, so we got done with our third phone call here, and then yeah, look at Peter right here, just being an absolute creep right now. Who freaking just breaks into a sorority house and just takes a nap on some girl's bed, which obviously is his girlfriend's bed, obviously, but like still, to me it's creepy.
How do we feel about Peter overall? Like,
Fuck
at
Peter,
this
that's
point?
what he breaks pianos and he should be in jail. What? I was like, how the hell is Peter scared? Like, damn, Peter. So let's see here. Brandon, I did the same thing, my friend. I did a watch along for 2019 version of my first channel discussing the pros and the cons. I talked about the 06 remake because it feels it's underappreciated. I wouldn't say 2006 is underappreciated. I think it's just about right. I think it gets enough of knowledge where it's indeed its existence. It's like Keelan Best said it earlier. I'm glad we got 2019 just because now we definitely got 2006, a movie that we can actually prefer over another movie, which that's what I feel like on that. But when it comes to the term underappreciated, I don't think '06 is underappreciated. I think it's appreciated just right, in my opinion.
I think that's fair.
And and that's what I did as well with the 2019, the first ever live stream for Good Will Hunting, Keelan. It was a whole joke. We were supposed to do a Black Christmas watch party, but I picked up the 2019 copy versus the 1974 copy. So Good Will
On
Hunting
purpose?
history. No, on purpose. Like it's supposed to be a
Okay.
joke. It's supposed to be
Okay.
a joke, but you know.
Yeah.
So, let's see here.
Dude, she's on the phone with Chad right now.
Yeah, if you're still watching this, then go to hell, Chad. I'm hanging up now. Sorry.
What the hell was
Oh, man.
that?
Where is he? He calls me and said, hold on, I'm gonna make sure there's no food in my teeth.
Was it an
Okay.
obscene phone call?
Yeah.
I just gotta yeah, thanks.
Yeah, if you have an attic, you need to check it
Oh,
now.
mute it. There we go.
Silencing me? Wow. Anyways, he called me saying, you give me shit for being late when you're not even on the stream. Chad, if you were here earlier, like when it started, and if you weren't late, you would have known that we had a tag team to go eat dinner. So
Oh.
if you had been on
Burn.
the stream, you would have known that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but people in the chat also fixed him straight too. They were defending you as well. So all
Oh.
good right there. So
Yeah, sorry
let's
for
see.
eating dinner. Won't happen again.
Yeah, and what about you, Chad? You always eat dinner.
Yeah, at least I'm having the courtesy of eating off stream instead of coming on here and literally making y'all endure that.
Oh, but it's all good. Let's see here. Yeah, so I did save this question for Blu-ray Attic until you got back, so everybody can answer. Keelan, we'll start with you on this. I wonder if they will ever try to make a new Black Christmas film one day. So Keelan, what are your thoughts? Do you think they should tackle this movie yet again in the future, or do you think they should absolutely leave this alone?
Well, I definitely think that at some point there's going to be somebody that's going to try again because there's money to be made with any popular IP. I still think that there could be a quality remake of this movie. I think there's a lot of potential to do something really good and interesting. Yeah, I guess it just depends on who's doing it, how much passion they have for it, and how much time they have, really. But I mean, I wouldn't mind. Wash the bad taste of 2019 out our mouths. Give us another. I'm down for anything as long as it's good and I get to enjoy it. That I don't care. I don't care how many remakes we get. Halloween doesn't matter. Like, I'll watch it as long as it's good. So
there you go. So let's see here. Whoever one of you two wants to go next, I'll let y'all decide.
For this one?
Yeah.
So I was literally locked into the scene because I really do like the scene with Peter as she's talking to him about not wanting to marry him.
Mm-hmm.
That's just such a great scene because like that's the one thing that slashers tend to always forget to do is give their characters, they give their characters an actual character. Like they make their they make them an actual character. Sorry.
mm-hmm.
It also makes them what they do matter.
Yeah, and like Jess is coming to terms with the fact that she can't marry Peter because she has life ambitions, and obviously Peter's just trying to marry her. So like we know this just based on how his character's been throughout this movie, that he's just trying to marry her so that she doesn't have the abortion, so that they have the kid and that's it. So it's very selfish of him, actually. And I mean, I think that it's just a great character moment for Jess because, like, we see that she is a very strong, opinionated woman throughout the course of the movie. And this is really kind of showing that it's like, she's not going to change her mind just because the guy that she's dating at the time is like dropping his dream so that he can be selfishly trying to just keep her from accomplishing hers. So I really do like that moment. But yeah, if they're going to do a remake, they have to do it right. They have to do it and kind of follow the similar story beats to this, kind of like, you know, that's where, like I said, Black Christmas 2006 does a okay job. Like they keep Billy and Agnes, not with that, not, let me finish my thought. They don't follow,
Put that finger in my face.
they don't follow this story beat for beat, but they keep the Billy and the Agnes and all that stuff. They give Billy a complete 360 backstory and everything. But I feel like that if they're going to whatever, if they're going to remake it, they have to kind of stick to this. I want to see it within this realm.
Right. It's like following that blueprint without also, it's kind of like what Silent Night, Deadly Night remake did. It followed the blueprint to an extent, but it added its own unique taste to it for it to stand out. So that's kind of what you want, right, Brayden? It's like it wants to follow pretty much the originality, the blueprint of the original, while also trying to do its own thing, but do it in a more better way than what 06 did.
See, I'm one of the guys that likes the Child's Play remake. I like it. So, you know, and why? Because it's different. It brings newness and modernness really to the story. And I think it's a solid remake. Now, now she doesn't like it. We watched it over the summer actually, and she was like, I'll give it another chance. And no, she was like sitting there and complaining, just like, you know, go. You were.
I could assume she was.
No, but it was still fun to watch again.
I was complaining because it's kind of bad.
I don't like the scene of Chucky with all the faces that he makes. I think they could have cut that out, and it would, like the wide open mouth and everything. But overall, I think the Child's Play remake is solid, if you ask me. So.
So Desi, what about you? Do you think they should retackle Black Christmas in the future, or do you think they will, or do you think again should be left alone?
I mean, yeah, I'm open to it. Like Keelan was saying, like if it's good, I want them. It would nice because this story is so simple, and so like that's why I find the remake so baffling because they just like completely took something so simplified and created this whole new story for it, which like again, as I was saying, I love Rob Zombie's Halloween, and I know that kind of, but at least when you get to the remake part, it is like pretty much just a remake. It's not, you know, keeping up with all this weird shit. But I do think eventually there'll probably be another one somewhere down the line, especially with like the new Silent Night, Deadly Night movie, you know, maybe, you know, and always you can always go back to the original if it's not good. At least like that's something that will always be true. This will always be here. No matter what movie we get in the future, whether it's good or bad, this will always be here. And plus, like now, because I was saying earlier how this movie was pretty like ahead of its time because they're literally talking about abortion in it. It's 1974. Roe versus Wade had just like happened. And then now you come into 2025 to where it's not really as easy, depending on the state that you're in, for women to have that access. So in a way, we've progressed backwards while like you watch some, even like Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which is like from I think 1984. There's a whole abortion subplot in that. I'm like, wow, you can't really just do that again, depending on your state. You can't really just do that now. So I feel like 2019 had a good opportunity, I think, to like really try to say something and go in the right direction with it. But obviously they completely like missed the mark with that. So I would totally be open to another remake if they keep it simple and, you know, nothing gross, nothing too crazy, but I'd be open to it.
There you go. And just to add another question onto this top one. So if we do get a remake, and we'll just go in reverse order how we did. So Des, we'll start with you again. So what company would you trust a Black Christmas remake to? Would you trust it to like A24, Warner Brothers? Like just to throw out examples out there, what movie company would you trust for Black Christmas for a remake?
Huh. It's a good question. I mean, I feel like my go-to is usually like A24 when it comes to like horror, because I think of like X, which is really like similar to like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So it also obviously depends on who the director is though that's attached to it.
Correct.
Oh, Neon. Aaron, that's actually really good. Maybe
Good answer
Neon.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. Neon.
Beat me to it. Neon, I think, is really kind of the new A24 because A24 is no longer, in my eyes, considered indie. Like with the productions that they've had, they've kind of exited. Like when Hereditary and everything was coming out, that was all complete indie. Yeah, like they were popping out stuff that was full on indie productions, and now Neon is kind of that new one. I mean, they just helped fund because I know Chris Stuckman had Shelby Oaks come out, which I haven't seen yet. I really still want to.
Yeah, it's
But
like for a fan film, like a film director like yourself, for like the fan films and everything. So you got that background with directing a film. I think you will have a great appreciation for what Shelby Oaks did. Is it a perfect movie? No, but I think someone from your point of view for watching this movie, I think you're going to get some enjoyment out of it.
well, yeah, and I mean, I've been watching Chris Stuckman for a little. I mean, if you're in the YouTube film criticism realm and you don't know who Chris Stuckman is, it's like, I mean, do look up movie reviews on YouTube, and he is like one of the first ones that pops up. But so, I mean, yeah, he's been around for like since the early 2010s. And but regardless, Neon would be perfect for Black Christmas because I feel that they can nail this vibe better than a lot of the other studios that I see currently. And Warner Brothers makes me nervous because they're selling the company and they're heading to like that can get very messy, especially with a lot of different creatives on a project like Black Christmas. But absolutely get Blumhouse out of here. Like we are not going back to Blumhouse. We've seen what they were able to do. I mean, and it just honestly shows me I feel like that Jason Blum has never seen Black Christmas. Like, and he was
Or
just
any
like,
movie ever.
I mean, like I was like, I actually am still baffled with just how bad Black Christmas 2019 is. So yeah, that's my take. Go ahead. Whoever's next.
Keelan?
I mean, I really couldn't say much else on it than what you guys already said. I think A24 sometimes feels a little too artsy, although I do like the X trilogy. But Neon is definitely a good choice. I saw Blue say Cineverse. I feel like Cineverse kind of attaches themselves to like the misfit horror movies that nobody else wants to put out. Kind of like Toxic Avenger and Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah, I don't even want to waste anybody's time. I don't really have much more input than that. But
No, all good, dude. All good. And again, I guess we'll add one more question to it because Brandon kind of touched upon it. Osgood Perkins potentially directing a new Black Christmas. This isn't happening, but I'm curious what y'all would think. So let's just combine it with this question. Let me reword it a little bit. So now, what director would you attach to this potential remake if it ever happens? So Keelan, we'll just again go around. Keelan, what about you? Oh, and my answer for the second one, mine would be A24. So Keelan, what about you?
Osgood Perkins is a good choice. We talked about the X trilogy. Ty West would be good. Come back around to me. I gotta think. My brain doesn't move quickly like this.
So, let's see here. Okay, Braden, what about you?
This is a very, very, very large dream. But I'd have to go Mike Flanagan. I think Flanagan would be probably the best guy. I mean, dude, look at what he's done with the Stephen King stuff. I mean, he's got the Carrie. Is it a TV series coming? Yeah, he's got the Carrie TV series coming. I mean, Doctor Sleep is literally fantastic. So I would have that's a dream if we get a Mike Flanagan, and he's doing The Exorcist coming up too. I mean, all these big time properties, if he nails The Exorcist, by the way, oh yeah, Black Christmas, give it to him. I'd love to see what he would do with that. So is that who you're gonna say too? Yeah.
No, that's what I'm telling you. It's like give Mike Flanagan any horror property that's out there, like, because he will absolutely nail it. Probably keep him away from the slasher part of everything, but when it comes to psychological or types of movies like Black Christmas you see here, yeah, absolutely give it to Mike Flanagan. So Destiny, I know Brayden has told your answer, but what about your input?
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say Mike Flanagan just because I think that Mike Flanagan is like my favorite like active director right now. Like everything I've seen of his, which I still haven't seen like everything, but I think he's just so good. Also though, we mentioned Ty West. I think Ty West, like with the look of the movie, like whenever I watch this, I get more Ty West and I get Mike Flanagan because I think his stuff is very like clean. But yeah, I'd probably say Mike Flanagan. And even though like this is like a Christmas slasher, this isn't really like we're not it's not like as slashery as some slashers are. So I
Mhm.
mean, as long as there's like well-directed kills, like what we're about to see, like with some cool like like direction
Visuals.
that it's going in, like that's really like really cool visuals. I feel in which Mike Flanagan I think is mastered. Like Haunting of Hill House has amazing visuals in it. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think I would go Mike Flanagan. It would be nice though to give another woman director a chance because again, like I don't
Mhm.
blame her for Black Christmas 2019 being as shitty as it was because
Mm.
she did the best she could, I think, with what she had. Just because I do think this is definitely it's a woman-centric movie. The topic or the
Oh.
stuff that's being discussed predominantly like it deals with women's issues. So I think
Mm.
it would be nice to have a woman director try to give it another shot, a fair shot. But if not, then I think Mike Flanagan.
Oh, and Desi, who's the director of? I always forget her name, but director of Jennifer's Body and The Invitation.
Karen Kusama, wait, yeah,
She would be perfect.
that actually I think that's my new answer. I'm going to steal it from you.
Bingo.
Yeah. Karen Kusama. I think because again, Jennifer's Body, that's definitely which it was written by Diablo Cody. That's a total like woman-centered friendship
Hmm.
film. So and the invitation is wonderful. And the
Yeah.
invitation has more of like that slow burn, like build up that I think
Hmm.
this is like a little bit more similar to. So yeah, I actually think Karen Kusama is a really good answer. Good job, Brett.
Nice. What do I get?
There's unicorn.
What do I get? What do I
Good.
get?
You can get this glass unicorn.
Shit. Oh, but that visual right there is so iconic. It's on every single Blu-ray, like any physical media, you can see that visual right there.
What
Oh
do you guys
yeah,
think
this
about Fede
yeah.
Alvarez?
Oh, that would be another good one. That'd be good too.
Yeah, I love this entire scene. Just something going on right here, along with the kids singing a very dark tone of such a very pure song. Always a fan of that.
Yeah. And this has been like replicated, I won't say like a lot of movies because I can't really name a
Mhm.
lot off the top of my head, but there's a lot of, I just said a lot. There are a few movies that have similar scenes in the way that they're cut. Like New Year's Evil. Have y'all seen that?
I have not yet, but I've tried planning on watching a couple of Christmas movies this week.
Well, it's a New Year's Eve movie, so gotta
Okay.
wait a little bit longer.
Sorry. Next week. Damn
There
it.
you go. That has a scene where someone is being killed. It's in like the way that it's cut together. Slumber Party Massacre. There's a scene with someone being killed and like the TV's playing and the way it's like cutting back and forth. I think
Mhm.
that's great. I know we kind of passed it up. Margot Kidder using that inhaler, absolutely wrong. I literally think the inhaler's upside down. I've only used an inhaler like twice in my life, but absolutely nuts. But yeah, that her death scene I think is really, really great.
Mm-hmm. See here. Do I have
Brandon
any
just
more?
mentioned something about Lisa Frankenstein in the chat, and I didn't know the director's name of that, but that's also a
Oh my
very
gosh.
female-led movie.
Yeah, but give me a minute. I can think of the director because she's the daughter of somebody.
I just
I have
watched that
seen
this
it though.
past year. It's really
I
good.
have seen Lisa Frankenstein. We saw that in theaters. We were actually the only 2 people in the theater when we went. And I was expecting to be more like high on it just because it's like it's 80s, you know, it's like Frankenstein-ish. It's like again, woman centered, like woman lead. So I was really expecting to love it a lot more. I need to go back and give it another shot just because it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but I still enjoyed it for what it was. But
Yeah, and what was
yeah.
crazy is that, like, I even like first time I watched this, like, I had to message Destiny a minute ago, Destiny, this is your movie right here. And then when you watch it, you're like, no, it's not my movie. I'm like, are you serious? Like, it had everything pretty much you like in the movie in it, with the cool like costume displays and all that. So I would say maybe give it one more watch. But yeah, Zelda Williams is the director, who is the daughter of the late comedy actor of Robin Williams. So that's always a plus too, and cool seeing as well. And plus, I thought Catherine Newton did a great job in that movie too.
Oh yeah. And Cole Sprouse. Like they were all fun. It just wasn't necessarily I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't my favorite, but it's definitely one I would like to watch again in like February because I think it's like a good because I think that's when it came out, right? Was February?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
So
Valentine's Day movie.
yeah, it's a good like romantic horror movie. So I definitely want to give another shot. I think I'd probably like it again, like on rewatch. I think I would like it more.
And what they're doing here, like if y'all are watching here, this is like back in the 70s. This is how they freaking try to track the caller. If they ever got to try to find somebody, it's a lot easier nowadays, but now it's a very extremely difficult. So be blessed with the technology we have today, because imagine trying to do this back in the day. Like, holy crap.
I commented on this last year when Des and I were watching it. I was like, dude, look at just like how this guy has to go through this entire room to track just where this call is coming from. And yeah, it's crazy to think about how much technology has really evolved, like in really just like the last 5 decades. It's like pretty insane actually. So yeah, like you said, Brett, be blessed with the technology that we have and I mean, it's just crazy how fast, like 20 years ago, flip phones were the biggest thing. And 20 years later, we've got these, like we're watching this on a tablet and you guys are on a computer and we're all able to talk to each other just like this. Like it's crazy. So
sooner or later in the year 2040, like you could actually transport yourself into a movie and watch it from there. Don't be surprised by that's going to be like. Imagine like doing that in like Halloween, and you get to watch everybody. And Laurie Strode's just looking at you, going, "What are you standing there for? Help me!" I'm like, "I'm watching a movie. I'm not sure what you want me to do."
you know, that is one of the conversations that Des and I have a lot, and I'm just like, and I mean, you guys too, man. Like within our lifetime, just think of the technology that we haven't seen yet that's going to be existing in like 20 years from now. Like, I mean, it's crazy. And, you know, for anyone watching too, like, it's just a crazy thought to think about. Like, you know, when you're like, wow, we like all this stuff is highly innovative, and just to see where it's going to go is exciting, but scary. Like the Waymos that are self-driving cars right now, like we see those all over the place right now. It reminds me of
it's like San Francisco had a problem with that today, actually, where all the self-made cars were all of them were not working at the moment, so they had to deal with that issue today.
BRB.
But all right, BRB for Keelin, so he gets a turn. So everybody has a turn for BRBs. So let's see here.
That was literally right back.
Oh damn! I was like, you ate pretty quick.
Oh, I didn't know you had a whole Christmas tree right behind you. That was crazy. As soon as you moved, whoa! I do like your whole setup back there. It's really cute.
Thank you very much. I've worked on it for a long time.
Looks good.
Thank you. I've got my Art the Clown popcorn bucket on top of the tree as a topper.
I love it. And what's that lamp? The like red right behind, yeah. Is that like a face?
So actually it's like a Pennywise red balloon lamp, but I have my
oh my god, I
John
have that
Carver.
Too.
But I got my John Carver mask on it, so now it looks like that. Yeah. It helps shade some of the light.
I honestly thought you had like a whole like Ed Gein thing going on back there, so that's a little bit more comforting. I have the same red balloon light too. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yes.
So, how have y'all ever thought about how confused you'll be by technology when you're elderly? Like, if you're not spry and don't keep up with it into the old age, we'll think we're in science fiction. Yeah, actually, Aaron, I deal that with my job every day, where I have to talk to a lot of elderly people with my job, and trying to get them like kind of simply acquainted to a little bit of technology, like with apps and everything. So I kind of absolutely got a kind of like a good sneak peek of what that would be like for me in like 40 years. Not looking forward to it, but I'm also looking forward to it because it's like Braden said, we have yet to really step our toes into technology of what's getting ready to come next. And I'm actually really excited for it, but I guess we'll see what it is in the future.
I already am not really good with technology as it is. Like I already am.
I would say you struggle with typing.
Okay, that's different. That's because I type fast. That's because I'm actually really good at typing. That's my issue. But how to like work stuff and like figure out things, like I'm not good with that like at all. I mean, so I'm totally screwed.
I mean, I do actually think that we will have the most technically advanced kind of elderly individuals, if you ask me.
Right.
Like when we get older, I feel like that, like when we are a lot of like in our 60s or 70s, I feel like that we'll be pretty good at being able to navigate. I don't see because computers nowadays are they're um they're pretty intuitive for the general person. Like if you have been on them for a while, then you should be able to sign in and use, like, that's one thing I love about Apple is like their stuff is incredibly intuitive for just the average person. If they're going to keep that stuff around, I think that there's going to be no worries. Now, obviously, if there's screens that we shouldn't be touching that we don't know how to use, like Des and I were just having a conversation earlier just about like being able to do stuff, and when you know how to do something, it's a lot easier and you're not worried, right? It's kind of the same thing with technology. Like if you know how to use technology, then there's no real worry there. So I do think though that we will be the most technically advanced elderly population when we get to that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, because it's not, I mean, obviously things will like you said, like it'll continue to progress and grow. But usually I feel like at least people around our age, we try to stay up with it. And I can't imagine there being like a huge jump from like there being like landlines to then having like digital phones. Like that's a huge jump between like technology. But now obviously they can keep going and who knows what else they can do. But I couldn't imagine it being like completely like, like unheard of. Like what else is there going to be? So I mean, I would like to think I would be able to know some stuff, but I honestly think at like one point, like I'm just gonna stop caring. How like a lot of old people do. I'm just gonna just not care anymore. I'm gonna throw my phone away and live.
Well, I'll tell you this: if in 20 years we don't get the Tony Stark room with the whole like transfer, like get like a project file, rub it up in the ball, and throw it into a video game and all that, like if we don't get that in 20 years, I'm going to be pissed off. I don't care about the flying cars. If I don't have a Tony Stark technological room, I'm going to get pissed.
I don't think flying cars is ever going to be a thing. I mean, dude, look at some of the drivers that we witnessed today. Can you imagine these same people in the freaking air, dude?
Ground.
Like, I mean,
okay, first of all, that's a drunk flying. That's what it'll be. DUF.
Well, I mean, dude, like the average deaths every year as soon as flying cars becomes a thing is going to increase by insane numbers. Like, I mean, like we count on people, like, again, people can't even drive responsibly on the ground. How the heck are you going to trust an average person with flying a vehicle? Like, I mean, you're going to have to get a pilot's license or something, which, by the way, my sister's boyfriend is like, he studied to be a pilot, and those tests are insane. They're like 8-hour exams. Like, I mean, I actually can't believe it. I give him a lot of shit, but I mean, he is incredibly smart with all of that stuff. Like you have to be smart to some capacity to that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a strong draft right there. Like literally,
Yeah.
my
Oh my
room.
God.
If I have my door open a certain way, literally, like the draft is so strong in my room, it absolutely closes the door. And
Oh
the
yeah, that
first
door
time,
does the same thing, and it
yeah,
like
like
scares me every time.
Yeah.
like the first time it ever happened to me, I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta get out of this house. It's possessed. I built on the burial ground. I'm fucked." But then I realized it was a draft. I'm like, "Okay, so I just gotta make sure my door stays open or it stays closed."
I know, because we always keep like the door cracked open, and I hate it. Like I need it to be fully open or fully closed. I hate the door being cracked. Something about it like irks me. But
Well, it's just like you'll see Billy right there with the eye, or just somebody with the eye right there, or Braden just coming around the corner like, "Hey, Des, do you need anything?"
exactly,
Like,
I don't like being surprised. I need to know.
all right, we are
Sorry.
getting close to like the big like reveal here, which is pretty much as it's like when a stranger calls reveal about the whole killer in the house thing.
It is, yeah.
And because we got about 20 minutes left, which is crazy that this is a like for such a slow building movie, it's actually properly paced as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, poor Billy.
I just love how unhinged he sounds.
Yeah, I know. It's just whoever does the voice acting there, phenomenal job.
I'm pretty sure Bob Clark did some of it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and it's like overlaid or
Mhm.
whatever to sound like more distorted. But yeah, which totally makes sense because like the first phone call, their reactions, which granted, like this is something they've been dealing with, so I'm sure they might be used to it. Their reactions don't match at all, like what is being said, but it's because it's not like really being said to them. But yeah,
So, real quick, we got Sergeant Shitty Pickle in the chat. What's going on there, Sergeant? How are you doing? Hopefully, all is going well. And yeah, that pickle's never going to be the same for me again because one, I don't like pickles, and second, Welcome to Dairy episode 3. That's what I'm thinking. Episode 3. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
not liking pickles is crazy, Brett. Grow up.
Crime. Such a crime.
What the fuck?
Eat the pickle.
Dude,
Straight up.
any freaking time that I have like pickles, like say I go and get a hot dog at a ballpark or something like that, and I come back and Destiny sees the pickle, I either have to eat it before I get back or she's gonna take it. I usually save it for her though. Like I'm like, I know she's gonna want
Love pickles.
I know she's gonna want the pickle. So like I sometimes will be like, can I get 2 or 3 pickles? Because I know that she'll eat all of them. So you know.
So it's
I
kind of
love
like y'all are like reenacting that SpongeBob clip where Destiny goes, "Let me have your pickle," and Bray's like, "Ah!"
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, she gets nachos. That's her go-to ballpark meal is always going to be
Yeah,
nachos.
that's why I always see
and a
from an
drink.
Instagram picker stuff. It's always
Yeah.
nachos.
It's
Is
always
it the same
nachos.
thing with theaters?
Yeah, recently I've been getting the nachos again at the theater. I also love a pretzel, so
Yeah.
I never get popcorn. He gets popcorn, but Aaron. But I like nachos or pretzels.
I've only ever been to one baseball game, and I got one of those big ass hot dogs.
Which game?
It was good.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Let me guess. Braves.
Yeah,
Dang.
it was at the Braves
Yeah, okay.
Stadium.
Because without saying too much, like, so the Braves game.
I don't even know who they're playing either. I'm not a big sports person, but it was for the experience.
Not either, but I do love baseball games. Like I have so much fun at baseball games.
I think watching baseball is really boring, but the experience at the stadium is a whole different,
Great.
vibe.
Especially if a lot of people hit home runs.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there is when we were in Chicago watching the Cubs obviously play, they hit the ball and it landed literally a row in front of us. Like the girls got the ball. And so you could see me on TV, like you could see me jumping because I was like freaking out. I also got so scared. I thought it was about to hit me. So I dug down and I'm like covering, but yeah, something about being in the stadium is so much fun. Like yeah, watching baseball, I would say if I have to watch a game, I'd probably rather watch a football game like on TV. but being in the stadium for like an actual game, it's so much fun. It is so fun.
Yeah, it's just the cohesive energy of everybody's there amped up.
Yeah, exactly. So nice.
Let me get through these 2 quick comments because we're about to get the big thing in the house here. She Pickle says that I'm gonna make Spider Bert have a nightmare about pickles in the dark ether first. Please don't do that. That would be totally creepy. And then also Swift of Horror 365. What's going on there, Swift of Horror 365? How are you doing? Hopefully all is going well. And now we are in the big part of the film. Jess knows that the killer is making the calls inside of the house, and we're about to get one actually my favorite performances in a female horror actress in any film ever. I absolutely adore this thing, what we're about to watch.
Damn it, Nash. Dude, Nash had one job. Is to
not tell her.
I'm not gonna lie to you, watching this now, he folds very quickly. Like,
Such a
it's just
useless
like
character.
as soon as she starts saying, I'm gonna go get film, Barbie's like, no, you know what? Screw it. Like,
but
It
watch her
killed
go
me-
all out right here. Just like watch this. There's just right here. God, so
her
good.
acting
Sorry
right
to
here is
interrupt
actually
you,
really
Keelin.
good.
No, you're fine.
It's just I just like that's my one of my favorite like acting moments from a female. Oh, rub it in. I know what Des and Braden are laughing at.
Yeah, dude. The game last night was actually crazy. It was a lot of fun. It was,
Dude.
Yeah.
it was good.
I was trying not to
mean-
bother Braden. I was just like, I'm just gonna let Braden by himself and just only comment when like something good happens. And it has, of course, had to
Dude.
come at the very end of it.
Let me tell you, I mean, so yeah, we were at a bar. There's a lot of Bears fans there too, more than the Packers actually. And every time that I would walk by to use the restroom, the first time happened when the Bears were about to score on the first drive and just a BS call happened. I walked in, like Des had to use the restroom too. So like we walk into the bar because we're sitting outside on the patio. And me and this other Bears fan just look at each other and he's like, what the fuck was that, dude? And I'm like, so we're talking a little bit. But at the end of the game, like as like we're going into overtime, like everyone in the bar is all rowdy. We go to use the bathroom, everyone's fist bumping and everything. Des missed one of the guys that was trying to fist bump her.
Sorry.
But dude, after they won, I ran into the bar and we were all freaking just like going insane. It was nuts. And the Bears clinched the playoffs today too, with the Lions losing. Sorry, Chester. I know that your Lions lost. I'm sorry. But
Lost in
the
a horrific way.
Yeah, they did. That honestly was bullshit.
Oh, that visual right there.
Ooh. I was trying to talk fast so I can get here for the reveal. So like
Especially
can
when
all
we get to
enjoy
the
finale.
eyeball here. Which to me, this eyeball is the best right here.
Yep.
Oh, that's so good.
Red too. It's a
Yeah.
red
I know.
eyeball.
I wonder how they did that. Oh, well, there was
And
his
I-
weakness right there.
I won't spoil it, but there was a really good nod in the new Silent Night, Deadly Night to this movie.
Mhm.
And that's all I'll say.
I did
think
the
I'm the only
Leo
one.
point in the I did the Leo point in the theater. I was like, when that happened, I'm like, oh,
There's a couple, but there's one that I was like, oh my God, that was actually really cool.
Dude.
oh, like for both of them, I did that, and everybody around me was like, "What is he doing?" I'm like, "Sorry."
You know, I have an illegal link to see that movie, but I was kind of just trying to hesitate and hopefully catch it in theaters. But I don't feel like driving 45 minutes to go see it, so I'm just gonna have to watch at home.
It does suck that it's like a limited release, like select theaters.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
'cause
it's
the-
doing it a disservice too.
Mm-hmm.
The theater I usually go to is like 8 minutes from my house, and they play Toxic Avenger and they play like the Twisted Childhood Universe movies and stuff, so I never have to worry about that. But they're not playing Silent Night, Deadly Night, so the next closest AMC is the one next to the Brave Stadium, and I just don't want to deal with the traffic. So,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's a lot. I think Jamie was experiencing like the same thing. Like her closest theater to her, which is like right down the road, she said, not showing it. So it's like an hour away if she wants to go see it in theaters.
And usually, like, if they're not playing it at my close AMC, there's like a studio movie grill or like an NCG or something where I have to pay more.
Uh-huh.
But they'll usually have it, but they not even those have it. I don't really understand. But and
It sucks.
our Regal, our local Regal shut down during the pandemic. And now it's just like an abandoned theater that's all broken up. So
You got to go buy it. Buy it
you can
and
actually
redo it.
you can find no, you know what's weird is I drove past there the other day and there's like 150 Teslas all white parked in the parking lot and there's
Oh my
nothing
God.
else around it. It felt really weird, but
That's actually scary and like
yeah.
dystopian.
Yeah. You can find videos of it on YouTube. Somebody like flew their drone through it after like people broke in and destroyed everything and you can find it online. It's pretty sad, but
It is sad.
Yeah, makes me mad too. Like they are gatekeeping my film viewing. F that.
I'm with you, Jamie. Pissing me off.
I'm kind of curious too if it's also kind of the similarity that the original Black Christmas from 1984 experienced as well, is that they're just trying to be careful not really to show too much of a killer Santa during the holidays, which I'm sure that shouldn't be a big deal, but it kind of got me curious if that might be a case.
No. I honestly, I know people sit there and say people are too sensitive nowadays. I don't think people truly give a fuck about that. Like,
Only
I
like the
don't think that
super
anyone's
prudish.
concerned now as a killer Santa. Like,
Yeah.
come on. I mean, I don't know. People were like, I remember, well, it is funny, like when Halloween time comes around and they're like, don't let your kids watch Hocus Pocus because it's the devil. Like, dude, first of all, grow up. You're like 50 years old. Like, shut up. But yeah, I feel like studios at least now. I mean, I know like Terrifier 3 and like Damien Leone, he like dealt with stuff with like the opening and like they didn't want to distribute that. I feel like that I can kind of be like, okay, like whatever. But like a killer Santa, I feel like people are like, should hopefully be past that by now. There's much worse out there.
Have you guys seen the Silent Night like 2012 Loose remake that they did?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I think it's okay. I
I
gave
really
that one
liked
3
it.
stars.
I think it's in I ranked them. I think it's in my like second place. I put part 5 as number 1, but
The Toy Maker.
yeah.
The Toy Maker's fun.
I think 2
Which
and
has
3 are
Mickey
hot
Rooney,
garbage.
who Mickey Rooney was one of the people protesting against Silent Night, Deadly Night. Then they put his ass in one of them. He said,
Give me the money.
let me do it. Money.
Give me the money.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I do like that one though. That one's a lot of fun. That was out of like the ones that I think are like good. I do think that one's actually good.
I've kind of like created this idea in my mind that 1 and 2 are a story. If you take out the connection that 3 has to 1 and 2 and you just pretend it's its own thing, 3, 4, and 5 are like an anthology, like Christmas horror movies in the Silent Night, Deadly Night universe. And that's the only way I can justify their existence as far as like being called Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Because it makes no sense. Like it literally has nothing to do with like anything. And the third movie, I think I already mentioned this one, but the third movie has 2 people that show up in Twin Peaks. And then not the one that plays the blind sister, but the girlfriend, she's like one of the main girls in Mulholland Drive. So you have 3 people that end up in lynch projects from Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Like that's pretty incredible, I think.
I also think it's interesting that they turned, or like part 4 is technically like was it part 5 is technically a prequel to part 4 or something, like a loose prequel?
Yeah.
But it really holds no bearing to the story really at all.
At all.
Just like some
Literally
flavor.
at all.
But
and there's just like bugs and stuff in part 4.
Yeah,
Initiation.
4, I think I put part 5 number 1, 2012 remake, and then part 4 in my number 3. Like 2 and 3 are hot garbage. 1's okay. I like the other ones. So
damn.
Yeah.
Down goes Peter.
Oh.
Damn, that
damn.
blood is a little too white though. I know it was from
A
the
little bit.
70s, but it is a.
Well, I feel like that blood is very like Argento blood. Like if you watch like an Italian film, like their horror films, like the blood is like so red to where it's like obviously not real. Like it looks like paint. That's what this kind of looks like to me.
Yeah, it does look like that, but like it's
Who's a
kind of like
little
you
fair.
alluded to. It's like a Italian horror, so I only really expect that in an Italian horror feel kind of movie. And to me, this movie doesn't kind of feel that way. So it got maybe
Oh,
a little
whatever,
too
Brett.
distracting. I
Whatever.
know.
Does
Sorry,
the
I have
blood
to be
look like
picky.
that
I have to be picky.
in like the original version? Does the blood look like that, or does it look worse now that there's been restorations with better quality? You know, sometimes when you
Good
do
question.
restorations, the effects
Yeah.
start to look
Yeah, like
not so
the
good.
original Friday the 13th. Like if you watch it on VHS, it is
Mm.
so different if you watch the high definition quality because it's like, whoa, those
Yeah.
don't look as blended as they did.
And you
Mhm.
obviously see Pamela Voorhees going into the cabin. If you remember that one particular scene, because like on VHS, you have no idea who's going into the cabin. Then on Blu-ray and 4K, you obviously see the blue sweater.
Same thing with like Sleepaway Camp. There's a scene where you can totally tell it's. Have you seen Sleepaway Camp, Keelan?
It's one of the ones that I've thrown on, and then I wasn't really paying attention when I was watching it. So, but the
you
ending,
gotta
like the
give it a
twist ending,
chance.
was spoiled for me. So,
Okay. So you see Ricky, who's clearly just wearing a wig in like the newer versions because it's so cleaned up, and like
yeah.
in the original cut, he's like more shadowed. So yeah, sometimes like I do like watching older films, especially like I left my VCR back at home. I really want to get like the CR TVs, like the little box TVs that have
I'm
like
on the
the
hunt for
built-in.
one. Yeah.
Well, if you find one before me, I'm gonna be very jealous. I actually had a dream that our friend Misael had both one that with the VHS and then a separate one that has a DVD. And I was like, dude, you can't have both. Like, I want at least one. Like, it's so unfair 'cause I want both like separate ones. But that's literally my dream is to find one. But I loved watching like my movies on VHS. I loved watching them. So
Yes, I wish you would have told me that, or else I would have never thrown mine in the dumpster. Because I
Don't
had
talk
exactly what you wanted.
I'm gonna have to leave this stream right now.
I know, I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
I
I
know.
did actually find one time. It wasn't it might have had the built-in VCR, I can't remember, but it's like
It
that
had the
Disney
built-in.
Princess TV.
Yeah, I knew you were getting ready to. I was wondering when you were going to mention it.
Yeah, I had seen one at Goodwill one time, and it was so dirty. It was so gross. I should have totally got it. I could cleaned it up because I always see people watching like Hellraiser on their Disney Princess TV. I'm like, that could have been me, but I just didn't buy it and clean it up. So I think about that like quite often. That's one of my like biggest regrets in life, period, is not buying that TV.
One of my local antique shops had one of those TVs, and it was priced a little high for me at the time, but I'd planned to go back. And sometimes I just tell myself if it's still there next time, it's meant to be, and it wasn't meant to be. It was gone. So now I have regrets.
Dude, hey, funny story about that kind of mindset is because I was at a VHS showing, and my VHS guy that I do a lot of business with for some of the rare copies of VHS horror tapes, they told this was at a convention too, and I told them it's like. He told us, "Hey, you were looking for Black Christmas for your friend. I got Black Christmas, and I'll call my wife and have it hold on to you. You gotta go over there right now, though." I'm like, "You got it." So I left the convention to go to that VHS store. As soon as I got there, his wife sold the Black Christmas tape, and I was so pissed off at the wife because I was like, I was looking for that film, and it was charged at a really great price, but. Yeah, so it's one of my biggest big regrets too.
Yeah, I am hoping like I would like to start going to more like thrift stores and like antique shops and like pawn shops too. I think I would have better luck because our friend Victoria, when she lived out here, she found one at I think it was a pawn shop. So like I know it's plausible, like it could happen. Like you're saying, meant to be. I try to look at it the same way. I'm like, I'll find one, whatever. I'm meant to find one. I would just like it to be like sooner rather than later so I can like actually enjoy it. Not that we literally have the room for it right now, anyways, but it would just be nice to have one because I had a box TV, but it was so big to where I was like, I can't keep like lugging this thing around. It's so fucking heavy. And I like
Mhm.
painted on it. It was like really cute. I made it really cool, but it was like this big. So it was like an actual like big TV. So I couldn't keep like trying to take that with me everywhere. But yeah, I do love watching stuff on VHS. Even though I get scared. I'm so scared it's gonna eat my tapes. Like there's certain movies like I won't watch on it because like Sleepaway Camp, my tape won't do it. My Black Christmas one, I probably wouldn't just because if it gets eaten, like I don't know what I would do, honestly.
Mhm. So,
The only VHS I own is Terrifier 3. So
nice. So the one you got at
There you go.
Walmart, right?
you said what?
The one you got at Walmart, because Walmart was selling Terrifier on VHS at one point.
No, I got it from Umbrella Entertainment. They did like a whole Art Attacks box set, and it came with the VHS in it. So
Nice.
Yeah.
So, but guys, that was Black Christmas from 1974, the classic horror movie of the 70s, and one of the classic horror Christmas movies ever made. So, before we start to wrap things up here, I'm going to go around the table and ask what your all's final thoughts about the movie and how you would rate it. And then I will also ask about like what's coming up on your all's channels as well. So, Keelin, you are the birthday person on this stream. So, what are your final thoughts, and what do you got coming up on your channel to kind of wrap up the year of 2025?
Still as good as I remember. I've actually watched the movie 6 times this month. This is my 6th time. So
Nice.
it hits every time, and there's always something new to appreciate about it. As far as what I have going on, I do on my TikTok, Kill the Credits on TikTok. I do. I'm doing 31 days of ho ho horror, so holiday horror movies,
Excuse me.
where I just do like quick reviews for them. I'm trying to catch up because I'm a couple days behind, but I basically do that every day. And then on my actual channel, I'm probably gonna do like what I'm anticipating for 2026. But I really just need to map out a schedule because I want to be just more consistent. I want to start doing more live streams, more pre-recorded content. I just overwhelmed myself this like towards the end of this year, and I kind of fell off hard. But I'm trying to figure out a good schedule so that way I can do more. But there'll be something. I'm not really sure what it is, but when I figure it out, you guys all know.
Nice. So be sure again to follow Keelin over here from Kill the Credits. All of his links are in the description down below, so you can keep up with what he has got going on and all of his projects and the future of his channel. And so Braden, I'm going to go with you next, and I'm going to combine this because Braden asked a question, so it's kind of like answering his question along what's coming up with you all. So there we go right here. Braden, you said on your last live stream that you and Des are going to marathon the MCU movies in prep for Doomsday. So kind of combine that with what's coming up on your channel.
We are going to marathon it, but I don't think it's going to be in the form of live streams. We will definitely because like I do a lot of horror content on my channel. That's kind of like what that's designated to, is like the horror talk. I do post movie thoughts on social media all the time. So I mean, because I see so many of the new movies, and I am absolutely excited for Doomsday. But doing live streams through the whole MCU, like that's going to take a lot of preparation and a lot of I mean, I don't know, like if I was going to do that, I would want to do like 4-hour live streams and watch multiple movies in like one stream. That would be the best way to streamline that, because like scheduling out 2.5 hours per movie is just it's a lot. So but we will be watching them next year just to prep, especially because I heard it's a sequel to Endgame. So I mean, it kind of works out nicely. I know that people have words on that. I'm a fan of it because it's not going to require a lot of homework, I don't think. But yeah. I do love the Infinity Saga, so I will be watching all that, but just not and we will be watching that again, just not in the form of live streams. Like Des would probably be like, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that." So, and that's her. I mean, that's exactly like right. Am I right?
No,
Like,
it's not. Can't.
like I mean, hey, we love watch parties. Like this was a lot of fun. You know, doing movies that are 90
Hey.
minutes or less is usually good. I mean, we just did do Die Hard on Friday night, which was fun too. But I mean, we mostly just talked during them. We tried to do movies that we've seen or that a good amount of people have seen, so that way we can be conversational throughout it.
Right.
Definitely not new watches unless it's like a TV series that we're watching live with someone. But yeah, outside of that, upcoming on the channel for the end of the year, Tuesday night we have a live stream. We're going to be live having a Christmas party on my channel. Keelan, if you're not doing anything Tuesday, I'll extend the invite to you here too. If you want to stream Tuesday night with us, man, it's going to be me, BrettMan, Des, obviously. One of my best friends, Misael, Davey, he's going to be on it. Chad's going to be on it. So if you're not doing anything Tuesday and you'd like to come hang out with us for Christmas, please do. We'd love to have you. And then what we have coming up after that, next week, I'm planning on talking, or actually this upcoming week, I'm planning on giving some thoughts on Stranger Things Volume 2 of Season 5. So those thoughts should be out later on in the week after we literally stay up all night Christmas night to watch it because we're doing that. And outside of that, we're gonna have our end of the year ranking coming up as well. Probably gonna do a live stream for that, talking about the best horror that we saw in 2025. And one of the first streams of 2026 is going to be our most anticipated horror movies coming out in 2026. So like you, Keelan, we're going to have a similar kind of stream. Lots to look forward to in the upcoming year, man. And just with movies across the board, 2026 is going to be a banger year, it looks like. So lots and lots to look forward to.
Nice. And Destiny, anything coming up, or are you just a combo with Brayden at this point?
Yeah. Christmas stream.
There you go.
That's
Just
all
the
I got.
That's all she's got. Hell yeah. And what's coming up on Chills and Thrills? We are getting close to the month of January. So, you know, when there comes to another month on Chills and Thrills comes another horror theme that we're going to be tackling. But January 2026 is where it's going to be cool. And I'm not, no pun intended, coming up here, but it's going to be cool for the fact that you all got to vote for this. I had no saying in this. I only got the movie saying, and I have 4 good movies to tackle for the month of January. So this post was supposed to be yesterday, but I'm decided to save it for this coming Friday to reveal the poll. But you all get the actual sneak peek of it. So here's the sneak peek of what's coming in January. Cold-blooded.
I just want to listen to Podmortem.
So Cold-Blooded is the theme for January, where we're pretty much tackling the horror genre when it comes to winter feel horror movies. I'll let you all kind of guess around with what that could possibly entail. So that would be the month of January. And then that is for Chills and Thrills. Oh, for Chills and Thrills, for this for next Sunday, that's what it's going to be, because next Saturday, upcoming Saturday, I will be busy over on the Goodwill side of things to get some stuff organized, which I'll tackle that here in a minute. But for this next Sunday, I will be doing the last movie for Sleigh Bells Ring, and that's going to be a watch party for Krampus. And that will be at 8 o'clock Eastern Time watch party as well. So that would be for next Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for Krampus to finish out Sleigh Bells Ring and Chills and Thrills for the year of 2025. And so that's for Chills and Thrills. So for Goodwill Hunting, that is the main channel I do with my buddies Brad and Chris. We will be dropping our top 5 winter horror movies tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And I will be doing the Christmas edition of Fright Bites live tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. If you all want to do that, and then I'm going to spend the rest of my week, I'm going to go ahead and get an early head start on some real Horror Awards editing. And not only that, the nomination list is so close to being done. So the first week of January, you all will officially get the vote on what you want or who do you think is going to win at those awards. So that is all that is coming up. So I know everybody is tired. I know the chat is wore out. So we're going to go ahead and head on out here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully you all have a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And we will see you all, or I will see you all next Sunday for Krampus Watch Party. See you all later. Have a great night. Happy holidays.